So I often think about where I was before all this stuff happened. And, for those of you who know me from before, this is a stark contrast to how I used to live. I was very lost for a long time. I think that's really the beauty of salvation and, coming back to life and being called back to life and having been forgiven of my trespasses in my past. It's just an incredible experience. And I hope that, if there are people out there who are lost or who are struggling, or if you're like me, caught up in the ways of the world back then, or maybe self-destructing, or, just wanting for the wrong things. If you're anything like how I used to be, then maybe this can give you some hope. So basically, I was like the worst person you can imagine. Like, if you've met somebody out there that's doing something wrong, I was like worse than everybody put together, like in my perspective, like in my eyes, realizing where I was then to where I'm at now. I'd done basically all the wrong things you can imagine doing, or some variation of it. And it was, a very challenging thing to have to own up to, especially when, getting back to God and having to explain and make make good on the things that I'd done, and kind of own up to it and stuff. It was pretty difficult to have to do. I think for anybody who questions whether or not, Jesus is, the Savior, or what his position is with all of us, and the things that we're basically forgiven for or of because of him, I think you really have to appreciate the grandeur of what this blessing is really about. For me, it is definitely a stark contrast, night and day. I used to be up at night all the time, and going out every night, and, doing all the wrong things and stuff. So to have what I have now and striving with him daily, he basically gave me back, the daylight, if you will, right? So again, I think it's pretty neat. I think a lot of people question, the validity of what it is that we're sharing here, because these miracles are extraordinary. They're beyond anything that I've ever heard of or read of or anything like that. I think the closest that comes to it would maybe be Enoch back in Genesis, walking with God and having a relationship the way that I have with him now. That would be probably the only person that I could compare to with what we're doing, especially with him having me bring this new word to life, this new understanding, the spiritual explanation of his word. And I testify to the Bible, guys. It's absolutely real, the Old and New Testament, and the experiences that I'm sharing with everybody. It's absolutely testament to the Bible. I've never met anybody who professed Jesus in salvation and was repentant and blessing God and lifting him up every single day for 10 years straight on every platform in every way imaginable. I've never met anybody like that was faking it. It's kind of neat. I think about this incredible gift, and I'll be doing this for the rest of my life, is blessing his name and giving thanks and praise and worshiping and really honoring this incredible gift that he's allowed for my life to become. And I do hope it is inspiring you guys. God bless you.